My child, stop scrolling. This is not random and this is not casual. It's not too late, but you must act now. You have felt it, haven't you? That quiet pressure in your chest, that sense that something in your life cannot stay the same any longer. I am speaking directly to that place inside you, and you need to hear every word carefully. Do not treat this like background noise. Stay with me. Let this message confront you, steady you, waken you. What you are about to hear is not for entertainment, it is for alignment. If you walk away too quickly, you may miss the very moment meant to change your direction. Listen closely, lean in. This could be the turning point you have been postponing. My child, slow down for a moment and stay here with me. I want you to feel this moment instead of rushing past it. You are not reading these words by accident, and you are not standing in this season of your life by coincidence. I have been watching your heart very closely. I see the quiet tension inside you. I see the thoughts you do not share with anyone. You have been sensing that something is shifting around you. Even if you cannot explain it, there is a subtle awareness growing inside your spirit that things cannot continue the way they have been. You have tried to ignore that feeling. You have tried to distract yourself from it, but it keeps returning, doesn't it? That is because I am gently pressing on your heart, not to overwhelm you, but to wake you. You are in a very specific moment in your life where your choices carry more weight than you realize. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying it because I love you too much to let you drift through a turning point without understanding what it is. You still have time. You are not too late. You have not missed your opportunity, but you are standing at the edge of something that requires your response. You cannot remain passive here. You cannot keep telling yourself that you will deal with things later. You know exactly what I am referring to, even if you have not put it into words. There is something I have been nudging you about, something you have postponed, something you have hesitated to face. And while my grace has been covering you, grace was never meant to be a hiding place for delay. It is meant to be strength for action. I need you to understand that this moment matters because your heart is still soft enough to respond. You still feel conviction. You still feel desire for change. It tells you something important. I am still drawing you, still inviting you, still making space for you to step forward. But you must move while your heart is open. You must choose while you can still clearly hear my voice beneath the noise. You may not realize how carefully I have arranged the circumstances around you to bring you to this awareness. I have slowed certain things down in your life. I have allowed certain frustration to surface. I have let you feel the dissatisfaction that you tried to suppress. None of that. It was preparation. I needed you to recognize that staying where you are is no longer comfortable for your soul. You have outgrown something even if you are afraid to admit it, and I can feel your hesitation. You are worried about what acting now might cost you. You are unsure of how people will react. You are afraid of making the wrong move. But listen closely, my child. Remaining still when I am asking you to move carries a cost too. When you ignore the inner prompting I place within you, your spirit grows tired. You start to feel disconnected. You begin to question yourself. That is not because I have left you. It is because you are resisting the direction I am giving you. I do not want you living on that tension. I want you walking in clarity. Right now, you are in a window of grace. It has not closed. You have not gone too far. You are not beyond correction. You are not beyond restoration, but you are being invited to respond. This is not about dramatic gestures or public declarations. This is about you and me. It is about whether you will trust me enough to take the next honest step. I am not rushing you in anger. I am guiding you in love. You feel this urgency because deep down you know that delay has become your pattern, and I am here to gently interrupt that pattern. You are not too late, but you must act now, not in panic, not in fear, but in trust. Stay here with the truth for a moment. Let it settle in your heart. You are at a meaningful crossroads, and I am standing with you, waiting for you to take my hand. My child, I want you to sit with me in honesty for a few moments. You have been living as though time will wait for you. You tell yourself there will be another season to repair what is cracked, another quiet window to return to the discipline you abandoned, another calm stretch of life to finally give me your full attention.
You have convinced yourself that delay is harmless, but I need you to see what delay quietly does to your spirit. It dulls your sensitivity. It makes urgency feel optional. It allows small compromises to grow roots. I am not speaking to you in anger. I am speaking to you because I see the road ahead. You measure time by calendars and birthdays and deadlines. I measure it by readiness, by openness, by the condition of your heart. And right now your heart is aware. The awareness is a gift. Do not waste it. You assume that nothing dramatic has happened yet, so you can afford to postpone obedience. But life does not always announce its turning points with noise. Sometimes the most defining moments are quiet and easily dismissed. I am asking you to stop dismissing what you feel inside. Stop telling yourself that tomorrow will feel the same as today. It may not. Your clarity right now is precious. Your tenderness right now is fragile. You are standing in a window of opportunity that will not remain open forever. I say that gently, but I say it truthfully. Open your eyes. Consider how many times you sensed my prompting and chose to revisit it later. Think about how often you said, "I will handle that when things settle down." Things rarely settle the way you expect. Life keeps moving. Distractions multiply. Responsibilities stack. And before you realize it, conviction fades into background noise. I do not want that for you. I want your heart responsive, alive, wake. So listen carefully. It is not too late for you, but you cannot keep assuming you have unlimited chances to respond. The grace covering you right now is not an endless extension. It is an invitation. Receive it, respect it, act within it. You may feel a slight discomfort reading this, and that discomfort is not condemnation, it is contrast. It is the difference between where you are and where you know you should be. I want you to notice how your spirit reacts when truth touches it. There is a subtle stirring inside you, a mix of caution and clarity. That is not pressure from me, it is awareness waking up. Do not run from that awareness, lean into it. Ask yourself honestly what you have been avoiding. You already know the answer. It might be a conversation you keep postponing. It might be a habit you quietly justify. It might be a step of surrender you delay because control feels safer. I am inviting you now. Look directly at it. Do not soften it. Do not rename it. Face it. When you pretend there is always more time, you train your heart to tolerate distance from me. Distance does not happen in a single decision. They grow slowly, almost invisibly. That is why I am interrupting you here. I love you too much to let you drift through gradual into numbness. You were not created for a lukewarm, half-engaged walk with me. You were designed for closeness, for clarity, for conviction that leads to action. And I can see how capable you are. I can see the strength inside you that you underestimate. You are not weak. You are hesitant. There is a difference. Hesitation can be overcome. Weakness can be strengthened. But indifference is dangerous. Do not let indifference grow in you. Protect your sensitivity. Guard your responsiveness. Take this moment seriously. I am not threatening you. I am awakening you. The opportunity to respond is still in your hands. Do not assume it will always feel this clear. Step forward while your spirit still recognizes my voice. Stay with me because this flows directly into something deeper. You have often prayed for direction. You have asked me to speak clearly, and here I am speaking with gentle firmness. If you truly want guidance, you must also accept responsibility when guidance comes. Do not ask for light and then close your eyes. Do not ask for clarity and then postpone response. It creates internal conflict inside you. You feel unsettled not because I am distant, but because you sense what I am asking and you have not yet acted. The tension is not punishment, it is a signal. You are capable of resolving it. Move towards obedience. Take one honest step. You do not need to fix everything at once. Just begin. Even a small movement in the right direction shifts your future. Direction matters more than speed, and right now your direction can change. It is not too late, but stop telling yourself you have unlimited tomorrows. Treat this day as meaningful. Treat this invitation as personal. I am speaking to you, not to a crowd. You are not lost in a sea of people. You are seen, you are known, and you are being called to respond while you can still clearly hear me. Do not ignore that. Do not postpone that. Act within this moment of mercy. Now I want to speak directly to the fear that whispers to you when you consider acting. Somewhere inside you have a quiet suspicion that maybe you waited too long. You look back at your delays and think they have disqualified you from something greater. You remember the times you ignored conviction, the times you chose comfort over courage, the times you told yourself you would change and didn't. And because of those memories, you shrink back. You hesitate again. You wonder whether this call to act is still meant for you. I need you to hear me clearly. You are not disqualified. Your past delays did not erase your identity. Your mistakes did not cancel my intention for you. If I were finished with you, you would not feel this stirring at all. The very fact that your heart still responds proves that you are still within reach of grace. Stop labeling yourself as a failure. Stop
shapes you. It molds you into someone more cautious, more guarded, more inward. That is not who you are meant to become. You are capable of bold obedience. You are capable of decisive movement, but you must choose it. Do not romanticize your comfort. Examine it. Challenge it. Ask yourself whether it aligns with the life you know I am calling you toward. If it does not, then do not defend it. Step away from it. Even if that step feels small, take it. Movement restores strength. Obedience restores clarity. When you move in my direction, even slightly, you will feel alignment return. The fog will begin to thin. Your joy will start to breathe again. I am not asking you to leap into the unknown blindly. I am asking you to trust me enough to leave what is quietly diminishing you. Staying feels easier today, but growth feels better tomorrow. Choose tomorrow's strength over today's comfort. Let me circle back to something I said earlier about grace. Grace is not an excuse to remain unchanged. It is empowerment to change. You are not being pressured by condemnation. You are being pulled by love. I see the version of you that emerges when you stop negotiating with delay. That version of you is steady, grounded, alive. I am not demanding perfection. I am asking for willingness. Give me your willingness. Surrender your reluctance. Tell me honestly where you feel stuck. Then take action. Have the difficult conversation. Remove the distraction. Reinstate the discipline. Make the call. End the compromise. Start the habit. You know what I am referring to. I do not need to spell it out. Your heart has already identified it. Do not overthink this. Do not stall. You are not trapped. You are choosing to remain, and you can choose differently. The cost of staying where you are will only increase with time. The courage to move will only feel harder if you wait. Act now while the conviction is fresh. Act now while the invitation is clear. It is not too late for you, but remaining still carries its own consequences. I am with you. I am not standing at a distance. I am beside you, urging you forward. Step into growth. Step into clarity. Step into the version of your life that aligns with my voice. Do not settle for stagnation when movement is available. I am calling you out of comfort and into purpose. Answer me now. I want to correct a misunderstanding that has been forming quietly in your mind. When I say you must act now, you imagine something dramatic. You picture a sweeping decision, a public declaration, a life-altering leap that changes everything overnight. That image intimidates you. It makes you hesitate. But acting does not always look loud. Often it looks deliberate and quiet. It is a decision made in the privacy of your heart that shifts your direction long before anyone else notices. You associate obedience with spectacle. I associate it with sincerity. Acting now might mean kneeling alone and speaking to me honestly instead of reciting safe words. It might mean cutting off a habit that slowly weakens your integrity. It might mean apologizing without defending yourself. It might mean declining an opportunity that looks impressive but feels misaligned. Do not complicate this. Action is not performance, it is alignment. You know the difference. Performance seeks approval. Alignment seeks truth.
I am not asking you to impress me. I am inviting you to align with me. That alignment begins internally. It begins when you stop negotiating with what you already know is right. You have been holding conversations in your head, weighing options, calculating outcomes. That internal debate has lasted long enough. Resolve it, make a decision, then move in that direction without constantly revisiting it. When you act decisively, you regain momentum. When you linger in indecision, you lose energy. You feel drained not because life is too heavy, but because you are carrying unresolved choices. Lay them down, choose, and commit. Let me take you deeper into what action looks like in real life. It may require humility. It may require you to admit that you were wrong. It may require you to disappoint someone. It may require you to step into uncertainty without full clarity. That is where trust becomes tangible. You say you trust me, but trust is proven in movement. If you only trust me when outcomes are guaranteed, that is calculation, not faith. I am inviting you to trust beyond calculation. You do not need to see the entire staircase to take the next step. You only need to see enough to move your foot forward. Stop demanding a full blueprint before you act. I will guide you step by step, not all at once. When you obey in small things, you build confidence for larger ones. Do not underestimate small obedience. Small shifts create significant change over time. When you adjust your daily habits, your mindset follows. When you alter your environment, your perspective sharpens. When you remove one unhealthy influence, your clarity increases. These are not minor changes, they are foundational adjustments. You have been waiting for a dramatic sign. Consider this your sign. Consider this your call. Do not wait for emotion to carry you. Act even if your feelings lag behind. Feelings follow commitment more often than they precede it. You are capable of disciplined action. Do not label yourself as inconsistent. That narrative keeps you passive. Replace it with truth. You are capable of obedience. You are capable of restraint. You are capable of courage. Begin where you are. Start with what you know. Do not search for a grand gesture. Look for the honest next step and take it. I want you to feel the simplicity of this, not the weight of it. Acting now is not about proving your devotion, it is about protecting your future. Every step of obedience strengthens your foundation. Every decisive move increases your spiritual stability. You have been longing for peace. Peace is not found in endless contemplation. It is found in alignment. When your actions match what you know to be true, internal conflict fades. You have been carrying internal conflict for too long. Release it. Choose integrity. Choose clarity. Choose forward movement. I am not demanding perfection from you. I am inviting participation. Participate in your own growth. Participate in your own healing. Participate in your own transformation. I am doing my part. I am guiding, prompting, protecting, but you must respond. Do not reduce this to theory. Make it practical. Set boundaries. Adjust your schedule. Remove distractions. Recommit to discipline. Speak truth in what needs ending. Begin what needs beginning. Your future self will thank you for acting now instead of postponing again. It is not too late for you, but you must translate awareness into action. Take a breath, decide, and move. I am with you in the step you are about to take. My child, I want you to be honest with me about what is really stopping you. It is not confusion. It is not lack of information. It is fear. And I do not say that to shame you. I say it because when you name something accurately, you can confront it clearly. You are afraid of what will happen if you act. You are afraid of loss, of rejection, of discomfort, of uncertainty. You imagine worst-case scenarios. Your mind runs ahead of you, constructing mountains out of moments, turning possibilities into problems before they even exist. I see how your thoughts spiral. I see how your body tightens when you consider change. I see how you rehearse conversations that have not yet happened, how you calculate outcomes that are not guaranteed. And while you are calculating, you are delaying. While you are rehearsing, you are retreating. I need you to pause,